How did North and South Vietnam's ideologies clash? Imagine a country torn between two very different visions for its future. That's what happened in Vietnam, where two sides fought over how the nation should be run. The clash was not just about politics, but about how people believed Vietnam should grow and what values it should follow. This fight was shaped by the global Cold War, which pitted communism against capitalism, and by Vietnam's own history of colonial rule and division. North Vietnam was led by Ho Chi Minh and the Vietnamese Workers' Party. They wanted to create a socialist state based on Marxist-Leninist ideas. Their goal was to unite the country under one government that owned land and factories collectively. They believed in ending foreign influence and creating a society where everyone shared resources equally. The North was supported by the Soviet Union and China, who also believed in communism. On the other side, South Vietnam was set up as a non-communist country with help from the United States and Western allies. Its government promoted a capitalist economy, individual freedoms, and democratic elections. But in reality, South Vietnam faced corruption and limited political rights. It embraced Western culture, with more freedom of speech and a lively civil society. The division was formalized in 1950 through the Geneva Accords, which split Vietnam at the 17th parallel. The North refused to accept the South's government as legitimate, and the South resisted efforts to reunify under communism. The North wanted to reunify the country through a people's war, supporting guerrilla fighters called the Viet Cong in the South. This ideological split went beyond politics and into daily life. In the North, there was a focus on national pride, collective effort, and socialist values, often under strict government control. Resources were scarce because of ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, in the South, especially in Saigon, people enjoyed more cultural freedom, Western influences, and a more open society, despite the instability caused by war. Both sides believed they were fighting for Vietnam's best future. The North saw itself as the true voice of Vietnamese independence and wanted to create a socialist society. The South believed in protecting its sovereignty from communism and maintaining a capitalist way of life. These opposing visions fueled the long and brutal Vietnam War, which caused millions of deaths and left deep scars in Vietnamese society. When the war ended in 1975 with the Fall of Saigon, the North's government took control and unified the country under the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. The process involved trying to heal old wounds and rebuild the nation along socialist lines. Even today, regional differences and memories of the conflict still influence Vietnam. So, the clash between North and South Vietnam was really a fight between two different ideas of how the country should be run. It was about communism versus capitalism, collective control versus individual freedom, and different ideas of nationalism. All of this was intensified by Cold War tensions and Vietnam's own history of division.